There's so many important topics and subjects to talk about. I honestly have half a dozen, close to a dozen incredible topics. Each one you can have a whole entire show about. So this show is just going to be, I'm going to show you a quick video of Alexandria Cortez, chick politician, donkey-faced witch. I'm going to show you a quick video of her being an actor, being found in a casting call. And she was just a bartender, and she took the job, and now she's a rich politician, or should I say, actor playing a politician. And she used to be a bartender. She was a bartender, and she took the casting call job. She wanted some extra money on the side, and she got more than she bargained for. And now she's a political voice puppet for, you know. So now, Justin, the Prime Minister of Canada, Trudeau, he's also an actor. All of these people are actors. Donald Trump, actor. They're all actors. I'm just going to show you that they're all actors. I'm going to show you proof of them being an actor. Yeah, I'll give you my Discord link in a second here. So here's proof of acting.
Back in 2016, we put out a call for nominations, trying to capture the diversity of background and experience of the American electorate, the people that aren't currently represented in office. We got over 10,000 nominations. Out of those 10,000 nominations, we found Alexandria.
My brother told me that he had sent my nomination in the summer, but I was like literally working out of a restaurant. I was like, there's no way.
Her profile is not what you think of as someone who should run for office, right?
I grew up with a really politically engaged and attuned family. We always were debating politics, talking about things, but we were never involved in the formal structures of politics.
We saw these signs of someone who's willing to sacrifice their own future for the good of others.
I remember some of the moments that I felt really dejected about politics, the extension of the Bush tax cut in 2010, and seeing that the same people were financing all campaigns. And I was like, what is even the difference of a Democrat and a Republican?
That was the depressing part, right?
Yeah, exactly. And so I, like a lot of working people, felt that cynicism, and I understood it very deeply. 2016 represented a re-engagement. That's when I started tuning in more to activism and really getting to the core of these issues. I remember that evening on election day in November. I was really disappointed and really sad, but I was not shocked.
She was at Standing Rock trying to figure out what her next steps are, just like a lot of people were. What do you do when someone like Trump wins?
My experience at Standing Rock was so spiritually transformative. Being there in such an acute moral struggle, you really saw how it connected than any material thing. And so I walked out of camp and I was like, what do I do? And then literally that day, I got this email like, this is what you do.
So Izzy, one of the people that was working with us at the time, called and was scheduled for 20, 30 minutes and then maybe an hour and a half. Like, you hadn't thought about running for office or anything like that.
No.
You got to do something.
I knew that I had to do something.
You would call people up and kind of walk them to the platform. You would kind of call up folks that were like doing all kinds of amazing stuff, right? Every conversation would have a very awkward finish at the end. But
Yeah, it's
talking
always
about like, oh, it's so great, you're like saving lives, you're fixing stuff in your community, and so do you want to
She's like, well, would you be open entering this kind of nomination process? And I was like, sure, because that's not a will you win for Congress.
We felt the passion in her voice. She really wanted to fight for the big thing. She got a bunch of video calls to meet some of the other candidates that at the time were thinking about running.
There were so many other amazing candidates. The entire time I didn't think that was going to be. In my brain, I was like, this isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen until Izzy called. She was like, hey, do you want to go to Kentucky next week? And I was like, oh.
We invited people to an instant summit in Kentucky when we started getting serious about who we were going to run.
Kentucky was, I mean, I found it was really spiritual.
That was my spiritual. It was.
What happened was just magic. All these people from all over the country, incredible community leaders, talking about similar problems. They all just talking to each other, engaging, helping each other, helping us up. You know?
That was like a super pivotal moment. I felt like, I just remember the first day we created this network of people that kept moving first. Feeling like it was a movement and that it wasn't about me was the most convincing aspect. Being like, oh yeah, I'll do this. There's a bunch of crazy people, and this will be fun.
Yeah, because all of you got into this like movement first. That's divine. I mean,
oh yeah, I'll do this with a bunch of crazy people, and this will be fun.
Yeah, because all of you got into this like movement first. That's defined. I mean, your actions since you got elected.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone else is like, oh, it's weird. I don't do this because it's a different.
There's so much reaction to the divergence that our actions represent in DC, but really they've been consistent the entire time. It's just that people, yeah, just like the only thing that's changed is that people pay attention now. I've literally been live streaming my life and our political actions since 2016.
Yeah.
I've literally been movement first and accountable.
Wow, 2016.
I've been running for office.
Right. It's like most people that change, right? They get elected. They're like, okay, campaign's done.
There's a lot of people in the Democratic caucus. When we are courageous enough to just puncture the silence on an issue, they will start to move. Don't people realize that the most powerful position you can be in is when you are not materially attached to a position of power? If you're a one-term Congress member, so what? You can make 10 years worth of change in one term if you're not afraid.
People are saying, we got to be more involved with democracy. We've got to obviously vote, participate in the town halls and school board meetings and all this. But I think the other part of that is, we got to start running.
I think we at Justice Democrats have a chance to really transform the Democratic Party.
So let's see here. What's up, Eric? What's up, Ethan? What's up, Dan? Like and share. I'll show you that Justin Trudeau is a actor as well after this SubGenius preview. This July 5th, get your fnord. But seriously, I'll show you real quick how he's an actor, the Prime Minister of Canada as well. See, these people are actors. They are actors.
The question is not why did Justin Trudeau have to be wrong in this country, because the question is ridiculous. I live this country in my bones every breath I take, and I'm not going to stand here and somehow defend that I actually do love Canada, because we know I love Canada. The question is what's happening to our country? Why do millions of Quebecers not see themselves in this government? Why do millions of women not recognize this country? Why do millions of young people disconnect?
Shut up, actor.
The question is not.
God damn it.
The question is ridiculous. I live this country in my bones every breath I take.
Acting.
I'm not going to stand here and somehow defend that I actually do love Canada, because we know I love Canada. The question is what's happening.
This is acting.
Why do millions of Quebecers not see themselves in this government? Why do millions of women not recognize this country? Why do millions of young people disconnect from our politics, from our world? Because they do not like, they do not see
Because
Canada
you guys are actors.
reflected not in the policies of this government, but in the values that this government's putting forward.
Shut up, actor.
This country is a country of openness, of respect, of compassion, of the rule of law,
That's a.
of the rights of the
This is
individual,
bad acting.
freedom from fear, freedom from crime, freedom to love who you want, not be judged for it, freedom to do what you want with your body. These freedoms
To do what you want with your.
this government are trying to take away. You ask me if I'm upset with the direction it's taking this government and this country.
This is a bad act. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Is the fact that there are millions of Canadians who don't see in the direction this government is taking, a direction that is consistent with Canada. We think back to different governments. The progressive conservatives under Brian Mulroney, who were not necessarily loved or beloved by many, many people. They had a vision that you could agree with or disagree with, but you believed that they believed.
You believed that they believed in their belief of belief. Believe in their belief with them. In their belief.
Hitler with the bringing down of the level of debate to where it is right now. Canadians should be outraged. Canadians shouldn't be asking, who does Justin Trudeau actually want to separate? Of course not.
Of course not.
To fight with his very last breath to make sure that this Canada stays the Canada that we hate.
Absolutely. I have no time for your questions. I have no time for your questions. I'm going to leave abruptly.
Of the rights of the individuals of freedom.
It's like, shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of shit actors. You're lucky we don't cut your fucking heads off. You're very lucky we don't just come and cut your fucking heads off. Jesus fucking Christ. You guys are lucky. We're gonna come and throw you in the trash can. That's guaranteed. Two watching. It's hilarious. What's up, Elliot? Fascinating documentary about J.R. Bob Dobbs of the Church of the SubGenius premieres. In October 2017, we wrote about how director Sandy K. Boone and producer Lewis Black were raising funds through Kickstarter in order to create Slacking Towards Bethlehem, a fascinating documentary about the legendary parody religion, the Church of the SubGenius. The project was successfully funded and will be making its world premiere. It did. Yes, it already did. Hal Robbins points out that Stephen Colbert has a hilarious article about the Church of the SubGenius on Wikipedia, the Truthiness Encyclopedia, his spoof of Wikipedia. It appears that Stephen, who bears a striking resemblance to J.R. Bob Dobbs, considers himself more of a super genius than a plain old subgenius. Actually, I do want to read this article. Super genius? Subgenius? I did say I always do give credit for Stephen Colbert being So now here we have the proof. It appears that Stephen, who bears resemblance, considers himself more of a super genius rather than a plain old subgenius. That's awesome. Or is it? I've mentioned this before, but in my youth I attended a Southern Baptist church. I still do, actually. My my relationship with my church was love and hate. Love God upon me. I'm not talking about the rules regarding murder and adultery. I'm talking about wearing a tie and dress shoes. If I was carrying a stack of books, my Bible had to be on top. Then the ban of long hair on long hair, rock music, and rated R films left me wondering exactly which commandment I was breaking. I had the pleasure of sitting through a 90-minute lecture on how heavy metal came from Satan himself. Should I go on? Roughly around the birth of evangelicalism. I hate that freaking shit. It's just, blathering churchgoers. In the late 70s was born the counter-cultural, counter-religious phenomenon known as the Church of the SubGenius, birthed by its founders Ivan Stang and Philo Drum and Steve Wilcox. Documentarian Sandy K. Boone lays out the history and controversy of this church in her film, J.R. Bob Dobbs and the Church of the SubGenius. If you can't take a joke, go fuck yourself, is for the most part the motto about the seriousness of this church. Stang and Drummond were two acquaintances in Fort Worth, Texas, who had a mutual disdain of politics and religion in the conservative Texas community. Together, they published a small pamphlet in 1979 called the SubGenius Pamphlet No. 1. It announced the impending end of the world almost 10 years later and satirized God, religion, and spirituality. With no budget, the pamphlet was pieced together from public domain clip art images akin to the origins of film threat, including the iconic face of an average white businessman, J.R. Bob Dobbs, who would become the church's deity and fake figurehead. A whacked out explanation of the fall of society and the impending end of the world, and then asked its readers to send $1. The by the way, this is still true. Send $1 to, I think, yeah, we have a new address now. Now it's back to Texas. It was in Cleveland. Probably still is there, but the new address is Texas. It's in my description. If you look at my description box, the link is there and the address is there. So, hold on, let me take a drink. The pamphlet presented a whacked out explanation of the fall of society and the impending end of the world, and then asked its readers to send $1 to their offices in Dallas in hopes of making enough money to make a second. And miraculously, people did. They saw humor in its earnest attempt to be at that strange, unique voice warning of the dangers of the conspiracy. Word of the Church of the SubGenius spread around the underworld like wildfire. Yes, I'm mixing metaphors. And more people sent them money to continue. One day, a postage due package appears at their mailbox. This is true. If you do send the money, you will get the package. That costs $35 to become an official member. They would have to spend over $2 to open it. Reluctantly, they pay it and find $1,000 in small bills inside the package. As time passes, the Church of the SubGenius becomes a reality. The church has local gatherings at local bars and diners. They get their own religious radio show, The Hour of Slack on KPFA. They are soon invited to put their first public event at San Francisco's Victoria Theater. This little church starts to get local news coverage and attracts the likes of Devo's Mark Marosbo and Pee Wee Herman. You can see the image of Bob in the background of Pee Wee's Playhouse. Director Boone interviews Nick Offerman, Richard Linklater, and Penn Jillette about the influence of the Church of the SubGenius in their lives. Over the years, the church has found itself in a bit of controversy as the movement grew Everyone knew this church was a joke from the start. Well, not everyone. Things got scary when some people showed up to events believing all this was real. A mother's daughter was taken away from her because she was a member of this church. After 9/11, the Church of the SubGenius was classified as a dangerous cult in the eyes of the Pinks and legal authorities. The final moments of the doc examined its satirical look at religious and politics today against today's climate. And if you wonder if this fake church could compete with the fake world we live in today. Sandy K. Boone has a fascinating documentary in her hands. She's essentially following a 35-year prank, and throughout you get a true sense of the attraction and popularity of this church from its members. The Church of the SubGenius was created solely for those people who don't feel normal. This large subsection of humanity that questions why we have to do things, live life a certain way. A place where we're free to be different. As a child, we're handed a yellow crayon to draw the sun. Why? I think back that if I knew about this church, I may have become a member because it's against my nature to take life too seriously, which was frowned upon during my early Christian days. J.R. Bob Dobbs and the Church of the SubGenius is a wonderfully produced documentary. It captures the no rules spirit of the church. The film's narrative is intercut with clips of B-movie, sci-fi, and industrial films. Also, founders Stang and Drummond kept extensive archives of every pamphlet, radio program, and film footage of all their public events. By the end, if you feel great sympathy for the doc's editing team, led by Lauren Sanders, and an obvious example of why editing is the most important role in a documentary. Yeah, it is. It's super hard. I think I'd go crazy if I had to go over all this material in one sitting. It's true. There's an insane amount of editing to be done. We are here, the first church of the last laugh, the world's fastest growing snack religion. One holy day a year. I can't even read that. Alright, cool. I can get rid of that. Yo, what's up, Zulu? What's up, Orbs Realm? The thirst for truth? Here, I'll send you a Discord link real quick. And then I'm going to read another review. And then I'll sing a song for you. It's 444. Man, I have so many reviews up, so many tabs up, that it's slowing my computer down. But the more I get rid of these thoughts and these articles and these tabs, the faster my computer and the faster my biocomputer will run. Thanks to you, you few. There's not many out there. There's only a few of you. I mean, I would love to have a super fast computer. But unfortunately, I have to deal with what I got to do. I got to live within my means, you know. I don't beg people for Kickstarters and GoFundMes like the rest of the flat earthers. There you go. Fresh Discord link to join my group. You know, you get a whole bunch of great information. Who are the most intelligent people you know? What's up, Flat Earth Bear? The few, the humble, the SubGenie. Who are the most intelligent people that you know, or pages? You know, it doesn't have to be one person. It could be a page that's run by many people. What are the most intelligent organizations that you know? Who are the most intelligent people that you know? Let me know. Share in the comments. So I showed everyone that stupid donkey-faced witch, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, it's not even her real name, and that she is an actor. I showed that Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, basically the president, is an actor. These politicians are actors. They are puppets. Hal Robbins points out that Stephen Colbert has a hilarious article about the Church of the SubGenius on... Okay, so how about this? I'll do that. Just so I know, just so I can find it later. I'm documenting this. Documenting it. Documenting it. I'm documenting it. Oh, documenting it. Dun, 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 documenting it. Dun, 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 documenting it. Oh. All right. Documentary explores the Texas-born church that's been a running joke for 40 years. Founders of the Church of the SubGenius wanted to tell the real story about their creation so people wouldn't take it too seriously. This is an article by Laura Rice that came out yesterday. You know, this is the Texas Standard, folks. I'm gonna go check the chat room real quick. 8 watching, what's up, folks? Glad that you are here. I'm gonna go fill my drink. I would really appreciate it if you pressed like, subscribe, and if you shared. I'm gonna go fill my drink, and then I'm gonna read a little bit more very interesting stuff, and I'm gonna increase your intelligence in the meantime if you stay here. If you don't, I'm still gonna increase other people's intelligence and my own. So yeah, that's how things go. I will be back in about 1 minute, and I do want to play. How about this? How about? Well, how about I'll just leave it on that for a second, then I'll go. Yep. Yeah, seriously. The things. Oh, okay, that's a great one. Yep, definitely doing that. All right. Now check this out. Now, if you type in Flat Earth Society full album, this is a band that's been erased from history. The Flat Earth Society is about 3 to 5 different bands. All of them are different. All these bands are different. There's a Flat Earth Society punk band. There's a Flat Earth Society metal band. There's a Flat Earth Society flute and jazz band. There's a Flat Earth Society punk band. There's Flat Earth Society Beatles band. I'm talking 1968, 1967. Flat Earth Society, Wow, Lico, and the Space Kids. This is one of the greatest albums that I've ever listened to in my entire life. I've been going through a wormhole of different music. Flat Earth, None for One. Here's a punk metal album released 3 months ago. There's just flat earth music up the yin yang and it's all deleted. You can't find flat earth societies. This band right here, look at they've been putting out CDs. There's all these different bands. 13 albums of the Flat Earth Society. Have you ever heard of this fucking band? They have to literally name their albums like, this is the tricky 11th album. Here's my new album, the 13th album. Because nobody even knows who they are because they are fucking not talked about. They're not talked about because they're not in the mainstream. They're not in the mainstream, not because they're not good. This is some of the greatest fucking music that I've ever heard in my fucking life. As per example, listen. This is nothing like how their music is. This is not even their music. Now listen. That's not even how they're fucking, look at. This is the same band. This is the same band. Listen. I'm feeling much better. Feeling much better. No clouds in the weather. And by the way, it's 23 views. Praise Bob. And the Law of Fives. Like, this is goddamn 23 views, folks. 1968. Flat Earth Society. Welco. It's incredible. This is like the Beatles. Horrible shit. I mean, listen to this fucking music. I can find... Oh, I gotta show you these flat earth experiments. Oh, horrible shit here. Look at this, though. Would you just look at it? Would you just... I mean, this is a different band. This is a different band. Different band. All these songs, different. Different band. Obviously, Bad Religion. Another different... This is a punk metal. Different band. Different band. But I want to show you a specific song. Because this shit keeps going. Different band. This is another Flat Earth Society. Different fucking band. They're all different. There's like fucking a dozen different Flat Earth Society bands. And they're fucking amazing. Thomas Dolby is the most famous Flat Earther musician there is besides B.O.B., the rapper. Jesse Spots thought B.O.B. was a member of the Church of the SubGenius as well. He still has that video up. This song right here is another band. Another band. Just came out a year ago. It's incredible. No! Shut up! They aren't in the mainstream because not many know that the plural of subgenius is subgenii or subgenii. And that's a fact, Jack.
You know what I see God, so we clench our fists. Simple answer to confirm the doubt, and the days of sleep, one by eight. Don't tell me what to believe.
Don't tell me what to believe. Fuck you and your facts, I'm free.
Don't tell me what to believe. I cannot see.
I cannot see the horizon you're telling me to believe.
You and your facts, I'm free. Even though I can read, I didn't even.
Why do you tell me there's a curve? When you tell me there's a curve, I know you're a liar, you perv. Flutter, flutter. You stupid psycho, see? You tell me to believe the curve. Flutter, flutter. Hey. I mean, this shit is endless. I'm talking, I can go down to here. Da-da-da-da-da. You think it's done? I'm at the fucking bottom of this shit. Look at this. Flat Earth Society. Zonk. I'll pipe in zonk. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Woo-hoo! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah-ah-ah-ah. Alright, but seriously, it started as a joke, but when a couple of guys from Fort Worth started distributing literature for their new fake religious group in the late 1970s, they were surprised when it caught on. Before long, there were factions of the group in New York, San Francisco, Arkansas, and many other places. Though the Church of the SubGenius wasn't always meant to be a parody, its founders Doug Smith, who called himself Reverend Ivan Stang, and Steve Wilcox, aka Dr. Philo Drummond, have been concerned over the years that some people may have taken the joke too seriously. That's why Austinite Sandy K. Boone says Smith asked her to make the film that became J.R. Bob Dobbs and the Church of the SubGenius. That's what really made me decide to do this documentary, was Doug saying, I'm 65, Sandy, and I'm worried that if I die, that this thing is going to turn into a cult, a real cult, and that people are going to believe it, Boone says. Boone's documentary tells the truth behind the fiction that has captured the attention of big stars such as band members of Devo and comedian Nick Offerman, among others, as well as non-famous folks who were far from regular. Boone says the church has some curious terminology. So normals and pinks were everyday people. And then give me more slack. Slack is supposed to be like meditation, like deep breathing, like finding joy and relaxation. And basically slack can be, all these things, different things for different people, Boone says. The documentary premiered at South by Southwest last weekend, and Boone hopes to bring it to more festivals so more people can see it soon. Well, that's fucking awesome. Deleted. The more I delete these articles, the faster my computer becomes. This is very light stuff. I have so much more to say. I have so many more ideas that are falling out of me. It's so easy to pretend that I don't have much to say, but the shit is coming through my seams. It's making me say, hey, kill my God. No, but seriously, there's a really good song I'm looking for. Where the fuck is it? What? Look, there's another band right here. Wait, is this it? Oh, this is a different song. This is a different song. This is really good too. Great video too. Great video. I mean, I'm all the way down here at the bottom. I'm sorry if I'm screaming. I'm sorry if I'm screaming. But this shit, it just doesn't end. Law of fives. See the door? The door had a 5 on it. I notice all that shit. I love you. I love you. I don't want to fight. Alright, I can't, I don't want to get copyright and shit. Here's another one. Here, let me, I mean, I'm just going to go through this shit. You know, why the fuck not? Where's the other one? I mean, I can play so many bands, so many different bands that you've never even heard of. Just go look yourself. Go if you don't smoke, if you don't do any drugs, then you have plenty of time to friggin' do it. But if you do like to smoke some cannabis, then man, you should really go smoke some cannabis. Go online and yeah, this shit's just like unbelievably good. He's a member of the Fire Society. His name's Mark Sargent. I'll give you that info for free. Oh, I'll show you some Truman Show shit. I'm gonna show you some Truman Show shit, and a tiny bit more. Oh. Let me check this out. Dear God, it's so, I mean, honestly, I really gotta, all right. Where is it? Bodhi, yeah, that's a great song right here. This song's great. Master. It's a great song right here. Honestly, what a damn shame. What a fucking shame. Oh man, what a shame. I asked in the chat room, who are the most intelligent people that you know? Hey! Tell me, who are the most intelligent people that you know? Why won't you answer my fucking question? Why won't you answer my fucking question, huh? Are you scared, bitch? You don't know who is intelligent? Top 5, baby. Who's your top 5 most intelligent things that you know? It doesn't even have to be a person. It could be a thing. Be all metaphysical with me, baby. Come on! Why can't you tell me Who's intelligent? Top 5. Why can't you tell me? Why? Why can't you guys tell me? Do you guys not follow smart people? Do you? Don't do it! Uh-oh, this song has been confiscated and now belongs to our beloved Bagamaster. You cannot afford to continue hating yourself by not coming to see the Boga show. Now wait a minute. Now where's the other one? One of my favorite songs. Oh, Satori? Oh, I already showed you that one. Oh, what about this though? This isn't good. This is not good at all. You remember this? I remember seeing this. Experiments in the revival of organisms. Now, if you pay attention, that's a dog head. That's a dog head connected to a machine that's apparently connected to the veins and the blood and the heart of that dog. Let me speed it up for you.
I should like to tell you that I have seen some of the experiments shown in this film actually carried out at your physiological congress. As you can imagine, technique is everything.
Yes, yes. By the way, that is a dog having its blood drained. Was alive and now it's not alive. And yes, now this is a dog having its blood being pumped back into itself and being reanimated. By the way, this is still Flat Earth Society music. Seems to be that the dog is all right now. The dog had its fucking blood drained. All of its blood drained and then pumped back into itself, and now it's back alive. Oh, is that too much? Oh my gosh. Well, thanks. Really appreciate you being here. The most intelligent crowd in the fucking world. Now, this is the Holly 3/14/2019 by John DeFleur. All these different articles. Everyone's talking about the Church of the SubGenius except for you. You don't know shit about it because you're a pink girl or a pink boy. This is the HollywoodReporter.com. Sandy K. Boone tells the surprising tale of a Texas-born fake religion whose imaginary leader is named Bob. I first learned of the Church of the SubGenius in a small counterculture bookstore near the Austin coffee shops and street corners where Richard Linklater had just filmed Slacker. Ah, okay. I'm going to have to go watch that movie. It was in a building housing a video arcade, a bagel shop, and a storefront where impressionable college kids were being targeted by the free personality test of a cult called Scientology. There could hardly have been a better place to thumb through the mysterious mumbo-jumbo of a satirical group that wore cultishness on its sleeve, whose sole real purpose was to mock the nonsense its founders saw all around them. Introducing the real people behind the church and its fictitious figurehead. Sandy K. Boone's J.R. Bob Dobbs and the Church of the SubGenius is not only a colorful piece of weird Texas history, but a surprising commentary on the current state of the world. That second facet may not be fun to confront, but the nose-thumbing attitude of our heroes will help viewers get through it. I know, it's weird. Isn't it weird reading a good review of something? This isn't like the flat earth where it's like a hit piece and you get a hit piece. I mean, if you want to write a hit piece about the Church of the SubGenius, it's almost as funny or as good as a normal piece. But this is from the Hollywood Reporter, and they're writing a good review, unlike all of the people who watched the Flat Earth documentary Behind the Curve, who give it a bad review. But anyway, the men who took the names of Ivan Stang and Philo Drummond grew up in North Texas during a time when the area was even more white bread than it is today. One was from a religious family, one wasn't. But both latched onto the same escapes from normalcy as teenagers. Comic books, Captain Beefheart records, pranks. When they met, they bonded immediately, spending time perpetrating hoax calls to CB radio. We were trolls before they had that term, and collecting bits of ephemeral propaganda like the fundamentalist pamphlets of Jack Chick. The apocalyptic tone of the stuff begged to be lampooned, and in 1979 the youngsters spent $60 to print copies of a parody. The SubGenius pamphlet #1 declared on its cover, "The world ends tomorrow and you may die," before launching into frenzied, scattered text about a strange new religion whose god was a piece of clip art. The jokely contents proclaimed a spaz church of macho irony, but also made assertions so bold about the intelligence of those reading the pamphlet and the soul-sucking agenda of the normals surrounding them, that it had a certain affirmational value for any self-identified weirdo who discovered it. Miraculously, weirdos did discover it. Now comes the inevitable reminder. This was before the internet, when there was real cause for amazement, when bizarro ideas spread beyond the confines of one city. Boone recounts how Stang and Drummond Xerox oddity was passed around by a few fans. The men started getting mail from around the country, envelopes stuffed with dollar bills and requests for new publications. Soon, the founders of the church realized they needed a stage, a proper Baptist-style revival. Interviewing the middle-aged men and women who got involved early on and never gave up the act, the film charts the growth of this, what spontaneously generated collective act of performance art. There were half-serious public events and plentiful interviews with bemused TV reporters. A date was set for prophesied end of the world. Factions grew up, with angry rival leaders trying to promote a more violent version of the faith. Mostly in good fun, of course. Unlike the Christian sects in a real world that have tried to make that faith all about hellfire. Artists like Linklater, Nick Offerman, Penn Jillette, Devo's Mark Marosbo drop in to help describe the group's appeal, and in the film's final third, to explain how a group that embraces weirdos can also have trouble with those who are actually mentally ill. The church, whose core motto was "fuck 'em if they can't take a joke," wound up confronting both people and law enforcement agencies with no sense of humor, and a couple of bad scenes resulted. It's true. More upsetting, though, were broader real-world developments. Seeing what happened with Jim Jones and David Koresh and the like, Stang started trying to make sure nobody took his claptrap seriously. Temporarily breaking character in his interview, he says, "It's important to me not to leave behind another Scientology or Mormonism. That concern has only grown as the world elect leaders who actually believe nonsense as bizarre as anything Stang's publications ever contained, and who reject the truths our culture is founded on. It's a hard time for anyone trying to hatch satires that are weirder than our reality. But people continue to seek answers, however tongue-in-cheek, from the SubGeniuses. Hey, shout out to IPS, who still believes that the Church of the SubGenius is a bunch of UFO cultists, right? You stupid idiot. Hey, I'm Infinite Plane Society, you know? I think that the Church of the SubGenius is just a UFO cult. Well, that's strange. The Church of the SubGenius, with this past year and the release of their documentary, has legitimized themselves so much more. It's such a shame that you think that Fepe is better than Pepe. It's so weird. Like, how could you possibly think that then when Pepe has achieved more than you ever will? And Bob has achieved more than you ever will. And it's like, wow, you're that fucking conspiratarded still? Be more than a professional troll. I know you're really good troll, but you gotta be more than a professional troll. I mean, you don't actually. You can just be a professional troll. I mean, you're a great Discordian and a good fake SubGenius, which is why you took the name Reverend. It's just very interesting. These are all that was the Hollywood Reporter, a review in the Hollywood Reporter of the Church of the SubGenius, which I joined in 2015 officially. I mean, I don't even know if you know this, but I went to the Philosophical Research Society, which was founded by Manly P. Hall, and the founders of the Philosophical Research Society, as I was talking to them about certain topics, they asked me if I was an ordained minister of the Church of the SubGenius, to which I obviously responded yes, and she was laughing. It's like I mean, this goes back almost 100 years. This goes back almost 100 years now. This goes back 100 years. This does go back 100 years. Over 100 years now. Unbelievable. This shit goes back over 100 years. This is a pathetic title. Look at my title. 2019, SubGenius movie documentary reviews and AOC is an actor playing a politician with proof. The title that I picked is fucking pathetic. That's a fucking pathetic title to the video that I wanted to portray. The information that I have in this video is very good. I showed a dozen different bands of the Flat Earth Society. I have a dozen different bands that I gave you all over the world that took the name Flat Earth Society, and all of them are different bands. No, a few of you knew that. Now you know. Now you all know it. Either do drugs or don't. I don't fucking care. You fucking weirdo. If you do drugs, cool. If you don't, cool. It's weird. Why are you so fucking weird? I don't do drugs. Okay, cool. I do drugs. Cool. Why are you so fucking weird? Why is that so weird to you? Who is the most intelligent people that you know? Who are the most intelligent people that you know? Why is that so hard to tell me? Dude, these fucking people can't tell me who are the most intelligent people that they know. Why can't you tell me that? It doesn't matter if there's 5 or 5,000 people watching. Why can you not tell me who are the most intelligent people that you know? Yo, this is fucking sad, dude. This is fucking sad. I'm glad I fucking made this video. I'm gonna make a video off of this video exposing how globe earthers and flat earthers can't even give me answers about who the most intelligent fucking globe earthers or flat earthers are. That's what I'm gonna do, since nobody else seems to give a shit about anything. Oh, I gotta call out all the flat earthers. I gotta call out all the globe earthers. You think I can't slow myself down or stop myself right now? Watch this. Yo, I don't know if I said this before, but I've been asking this for a while. Why can you not give me an answer? Who are the most intelligent people that you know? I've been asking this all day. Globe earthers and flat earthers. Why can you not answer my question? Who? I'll lower the list from 5 people, since globe earthers cannot list 5 intelligent people that they know, or flat earthers cannot list 5 intelligent people that they know. So I'll lower the list to 3. Globe earthers list 3 intelligent people that you know that I should follow. Oh, and as Elliot Hall has stated, I want them to be alive. I want them to be alive. So thank you for distinguishing that, Elliot. Yeah, I want them to be alive. So I don't want them to be. I'm gonna make this video, and you're gonna notice, as I have noticed, dozens upon dozens of people copying off my content, even though I have barely 10 watchers watching live. That's a funny fucking joke. Antonio Subarats is my friend. Elliot Hall. We will be talking and having conversations soon.
We sail a paper boat, sails upon shining floats, upon a canvas sea. what's left for a man like me. Goddamn, the steamboat men took our lives and stole our will. It's kind of night, sailors delight, seafaring men sleep to rest. The weather comes, the dance, the wind, to fill our sails over again. Goddamn, steamboat men took our lives.
Yo, I'm seriously like, I'm gonna be calling out everyone. You think I give a shit that I have fucking barely 10 people watching me? Are you fucking serious? I'm coming for everyone on the globe earth and the flat earth. I'm coming for every globe earth comedian, every globe earth scientist, every flat earth comedian, and every flat earth scientist. I'm coming for all of you. Handmade human. Jumping in late. Are you asking of a flat earth topic or most intelligent of all? Of all! I don't care! Globe earth or flat earth. Handmade human. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna make a video and you'll see it. Like, somebody will try to make the video before me. Because they take my ideas, they steal my ideas. That's what they do. And I don't care. I put my ideas out there, and then I watch them steal my ideas. And I watch them get money. They're like fucking rich off of my ideas. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, this is amazing. If they can get rich so quick, I'll just sit back and watch. Oh, I don't care. Top 5 globe, earth, anything. Give me your top 5 globe earth people. Who are the most top 5 globe earth people? The most intelligent. Who are the most intelligent globe earth scientists that are alive today? So this is a topic that I'm going to be talking about continuously now. Yes, yes. I'm going to be talking about who the fuck is the most intelligent globe earther on the plane or the planet that we have today. So, I mean, look at this shit. This is all different. Yo, handmade human. I have no idea about OG Mandingo or AW Towser. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Well, they can't be that intelligent if they think we're on a spinning ball. I know, Thirst for Truth. I don't care. I don't care. I want to ask the globe earthers who the fuck they think their most intelligent people are that are alive. Too bad Stephen Hawking, a fake person that didn't exist. It's like that person didn't. I predict. Oh my god! I'm not even gonna fucking get into it. Can't say anyone on globe on. Yeah, I know. Seriously, like I go on radio talk shows. They haven't even heard of Matt Powerland or Eric Dubé. I go on, myself, Dan Falkenbach. I go on radio talk shows that have never even heard of Eric Dubé or Matt Powerland. They've only heard of me, Flat Earth SubGenius. And this is talking, they have an audience of 250,000 people. Yeah, so they have an audience of 250,000 people. 250,000 people, reaching a lot of countries throughout the plane. They've never heard of Eric Dubé or Matt Powerland. They've only heard of me, and they're interviewing me. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weird that you've only heard of me and never them. And they delete my interview, and they replace my interview on their channel with a Flat Earth Society controlled opposition person. So a radio station who has never heard of Matt Powerland or Eric Dubé and did not try to have them on their show has me on their show. I'm the only. They interview people of the supernatural every single day of the week, and they delete my interview. They delete me as a friend. They delete my interview, and then they upload a new interview of a Flat Earth Society controlled opposition person who thinks that the Earth is a space pancake, the flat space pancake flying upwards because of gravity. Yep. This is what I deal with. Elliot. Yo, Elliot. Elliot, just tell me in the chat room real quick, where do you want me to send you the link to join? Elliot, can you join? Do you want to join? Because I know we can have an amazing talk right now, and we should have it. There's barely 10 people fucking watching. I've covered 50% of the topics that I wanted to cover, and there's 10 people watching. I covered 50% of the topics that I wanted to cover, maybe even 55% of the topics that I wanted to cover, and you should join real quick so I can disclose more information, because people are just not intelligent enough to even tell me who are the intelligent people that they follow. I asked when there was 5 people, now there's 10 people. Of the 10 people watching, can you tell me 10 intelligent globe earth believers? Who are the intelligent globe earthers? If you're a globe earther, or if you're a globe earth proponent, who are the most intelligent globe earth believers? Yo. Sure. Alright. Alright. Exactly. I've been asking for fucking hours. I have been asking for hours and nobody can fucking tell me who they think is intelligent globe earther. Man, that's sad. Isn't that like a red alert to you guys? You can't tell me who's intelligent? That kind of a red alert. I can here. Let me read off a conversation to you. Oh, here's a new one. Flat Earth Bear. Hey, what's up? Okay, I'll join. Huh? We meet again, he says. Okay, well, how about voice chat? He doesn't know I'm live. Watch this. It's like you don't even know I'm live right now. So can't driving. Gotta focus on typing. Doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense.